Yo, what's up, people? What's up? What's up, man? Happy Monday, man. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how my day started, man. Look, I spent a lot of time yesterday evening working on something for my business, Good Spire, right? And I mean, spent a lot of time, stayed up to like 2 a.m. in the morning, and I normally don't do that, right? Spent a lot of time doing something or setting something up that was going to automate a specific process in my business, right? Spent so many hours doing that. And the automation was actually supposed to start today, right? So I wake up this morning, I go about my day, and I noticed that my automation had not kicked in, right? In regards to the specific functionality. And, you know, in that moment, man, I was filled with anger, y'all. I'm trying to say this as calmly as possible, but I was really enraged in that moment, not because necessarily the process or the software that I had set up and configured wasn't working, but the fact that I had used a lot of my time to put into this, hoping that the time would pay off because that would automate this process so that I didn't have to be involved, or I could be hands off moving forward, right? But, you know, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. In life, man, things are never going to go as you thought they was going to go. Things are never going to go as you planned. Things are never going to be as smooth as you want them to be. It's not going to happen. And if it is smooth, if ain't nothing happening wrong, if everything's just smooth sailing, then you're probably not really doing truly what you need to be doing, right? So, you know, maybe God told me you don't need to be hands off. You need to be engaged in this specific process, in this specific moment right now. And that's the thing, man. A lot of times our plans will not go as we plan, but at the same time, what God plans for you will go as planned. You see what I'm saying? We could try to go to the left and go to the right, but if you meant to go forward, no matter how much you try to move over here, He's going to eventually pull you back, right? And that's kind of where I'm at right now. In that moment, you know, like I said, I was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was extremely pissed off. I canceled the service that I had paid for. A whole bunch of things went down, but ultimately I had to take control, because what I could not allow to happen was for me to give up, or was for me to say, you know what? Well, if I can't automate it, I guess I just can't do it. That is not an option. So ultimately, what it forced me to do is to be engaged, is to be involved, is to commit to doing whatever I need to do every single day to make it happen. And that's the lesson that I got from it. And I hope that, you know, you guys can understand that when things don't happen the way you want them to happen, you can give up, you can quit, you can go left, you can go right, you can change direction, you can do a whole bunch of other things. But what you should be doing is figuring out a way to keep going. Because I'm going to tell you, man, first thing, you know, Mike Tyson said it, right? Everybody got a plan until they get knocked in the face or punched in the face, right? And also, a lot of times, what you plan to happen or what's supposed to happen for you are two different things. And you got to understand that. You got to understand that. What you plan to happen and what's supposed to happen for you are two different things. A lot of times, the way that you want it to happen ain't going to happen that way. But if you keep pushing, if you can push through any resistance, because another thing is, once you get right there, close to your breakthrough, the whole world going to pop up with issues. All kind of obstacles, all kind of distractions are going to pop up around you. But I'm telling you, if you can push through, if you can figure out a way to move around and to change, you know, maybe your angle, whatever it takes to get through or to get past whatever that is that thinks it's in front of you, that thinks it's about to stop you, not realizing that you're walking in purpose and you got God with you, and can't nothing stop you, can't nothing slow you down, can't nothing keep you from what God has for you. But you got to work, you got to push, you got to give the effort, you got to keep going even when it's hard. I'm telling you, if you do that, if you push through, that breakthrough will blow your mind. Let's go, people.